Let's get into the first one here. Xavien Howard, probably the biggest name left here in this group, and a guy that is an interesting tale right now. That's for sure. Those who may have little ones in the room may not want to be here for this segment. I'm just going to give you guys
We'll give you a little bit of delay.
Yeah.
Here's
adult topics will be coming up once we're done with talking about his actual on the field stuff going on. So tail of the tape on him, 31 years old, 6'1", 203 pounds. Last year with the Dolphins, 13 games, 45 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, 1 interception, 10 passes deflected, and a 55.1 PFF grade. 8-year veteran overall, all with Miami, 4-time Pro Bowler, 1-time first-team All-Pro, 1-time second-team All-Pro, finished 3rd in the voting for Defensive Player of the Year back in 2020. Nice little resume there. Not so great last year, but a nice career resume overall. There's a lot of players that would give their left knee at that point to go ahead and get, that kind of resume in the NFL. But he's clearly on the decline. And that's where the on-the-field issues goes. So the big thing is, does he have enough left in the tank to even be a decent stopgap? I mean, a 55.1 PFF grade. Again, I know PFF's not everything, but it's a nice, simple stat to show kind of overall what you did. And that's not great, guys. That's not great. Now, you could look at a guy like that and go, why is a guy with this kind of resume available? Even if he's on a downturn, you think somebody would want him for a 1-year deal or something? Well, let's get into it.
Hide your wives, hide your kids.
This is hide the wives. The wives can listen. The wives can listen. Yeah. Kind of masochist. So let's get into what's going on here. So he's being sued right now. And apparently, according to the lawsuit, we'll be very careful in the wording. According to the lawsuit, Howard has a
alleged case of
video recording people having sex. He likes to record himself having sex with women, apparently, and then he sends those videos out, again, according to this court case, to those women. There was a woman that's suing him, saying he would send out multiple videos of him with various women. And it was, in her eyes, a controlling tactic there. He's also being sued because he sent out a video. Sorry, this is photograph, actually, this one. It's just listed as a sexually explicit photo of a mother to her teenage son. Again, according to the lawsuit, he did that because the woman would refuse to have an abortion. So, yeah. This is why I think teams are probably not going near him.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't want to pretend like I'm a lawyer. I don't want to pretend like I have a law degree or I know a ton on the legal system here beyond what most people do. But I think it's pretty common sense that if you're going to sue somebody for having videos and sending videos and having unauthorized videos, you better have the videos themselves to prove it.
Yeah, and
assuming the videos are there and that this person who is suing has them, it's probably going to be a pretty slam dunk case. Now you throw in the fact to get a 17-year-old who's now 18 at the time, so he can sue as an adult on his own, actually, if he wants, I believe. But he was 17 at the time, so he, at that point, a teenager. I guess 18 is still a teenager, but technically you're a legal adult at that point. But a 17-year-old teenager, sexually explicit photos of the mother. Again, now you're sending sexually explicit photos to a minor.
Yeah.
Now take out the whole aspect of why he did it and the fact that why would you ever send sexually explicit photos of a mother to her son? That's crossing many lines. Many lines.
Many
But
lines.
you sent pornography, I don't know if you want to call it, I guess.
You would call it pornography. I feel like if you're going to be in a legal court, you will call it pornography videos.
I'm trying to think. I don't know what the legal term would be, but yeah, you're literally sending pornography to a minor.
Yeah.
That's going to get you in trouble.
And there's also a case, I think it went into effect like 15, 20 years ago when the internet got really famous. it was there's a law where you can't upload the private videos or whatever videos that you took with your significant other and post it up there. It's girlfriend revenge law.
I've only heard of the two people suing so far, the family of the boy who was a teenager at the time and one woman. And the one woman said that she had no clue she was being recorded.
Yeah.
And that adds another whole other layer onto this as well.
Yep.
So yeah, there's a reason he's not being picked up in the NFL, guys. That's your reason. Yeah, that's your reason right there. Because when you have a guy who is a 4-time Pro Bowler and he's still available, again, he's not as good as he was when he was a Pro Bowler. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say he's elite right now. He's not. But he's still at least a serviceable corner in this league. And he's still available. That's why. They all know. If you don't think the NFL is doing research on this topic, like you would not believe if they were interested in hiring him, they know the ins and outs better than me and Rob, better than any of y'all listening at this point or watching. They're not touching this topic here. They're going, you know what? This is not going to end well. And best case scenario, let me put it this way. Best case scenario for Howard. He goes to the court case. He wins. He gets no jail time. He's innocent, whatever. I'm not going to say it's not a possibility. I don't know the guy. I don't know the ins and outs of every single aspect of this case. I'm not going to be the guy to convict somebody when he's still technically innocent. That's what we do in this country. It's you're innocent until proven guilty. Best case scenario, that's the horrible, horrible press all season long for whatever team signs him.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be a role model for kids, and you just sign on with this organization. How do you guys feel?
Yeah. Now, you might take the risk on a star. He's not a star anymore. That's what
this was 5 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Different story.
Owners don't want bad press. Whether or not it's right or wrong, whether you agree with the topic or whatever the case may be, like this goes in the category of like Tim Tebow and Colin Kaepernick. You're a distraction as far as the ownership is concerned. They don't want to part of you. That's what this is a case of. So I think it's a clear-cut case of Howard is probably going to be a free agent as long as this case is looming over him. And to be very frank, it might be the end of his career.
Unless the Raiders are feeling froggy. Because that's...
If you like that clip, then you will love the full episodes too. Find us on your favorite podcast app and look for us on all your favorite social media platforms.
Thanks so much.
Please, I'm begging you. Please subscribe.